Good evening, peeps. Good evening, everybody. How are we all doing, lads? How are we all doing? Welcome to the stream. We are back with some more Danmachi Chronicle. Hopefully, everybody is doing fantastic this Monday evening. We are ready to rock and roll. We've got raids to do. We got some more shenanigans, of course, as well. Didn't expect raids to start today, to be quite honest. I thought it was going to start in 2-3 days time, to be honest, but hey, we are here, of course, ready to rock and roll. Just 1 second. I just noticed something on my phone. Let me just close that. We don't need it right now. And let me ping everybody that we're live right now in the Discord. But yes, hopefully everybody is doing great. Hopefully everybody is having a fantastic day so far and doing extremely well. There we go. Pings out. Get stuff sent out in that front. And then, of course, live right now on Twitter as well. Make sure we are live there. Let's see. Come hang out. Oh, no, there we go. Oh, my God. There we go. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Alrighty. But yes, hopefully everybody is doing well. Hopefully everybody is doing fantastic. Now, Void, welcome to the stream, mate. Welcome. We are good to go. Yeah, everything is good on my end now. Beautiful stuff. Maxwell, welcome to the stream, mate. Welcome. And yes, today we are going to be doing raids. First and foremost, I think raids has got a priority as well. I think we'll do raids, we'll do Abyssal, and then we'll do some shenanigans and Familia event if we have the time too, of course, as well. Familia event, I think we're all right on, to be honest. Where are we in the ranks? 33. Yeah, we're doing okay. You know, we're all right. We're all right on that front. I think we don't have to worry too much. In fact, I think we will also be getting our ticket rewards today, I think, as well, because we did clear the Abyssal exploration 1, if I'm not mistaken, for the cooperative missions. Yeah, we did very well. So I think the next week one is Battle Arena, so make sure you guys get your Battle Arena stuff ready, basically, is what I would say to that. Let's start with the United Final Battle, get that out of the way, because I have 6 tickets to spend and stuff as well. Let me see, can I get stuff already? Yes, I can. I forgot I did so much last time around that I've got a lot of stuff already ready to be bought. Dafael, welcome to the stream, mate. Morning, mate. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, we'll do this. I'll set up my team in the meantime. It's weak to wind, so I mean, you already know the drill. I mean, we've already got a team set up basically for it, so I guess we can just do this effectively. Last slot doesn't really matter too much, so I don't think we'll worry about that drastically. Only thing I can change here realistically is maybe bring in Freya for a little bit of help and support in that sense. Otherwise, it doesn't really matter. Also change some things here if you really want extra heals and stuff. We'll do. I thought I clicked on it. Nope, I didn't apparently. Where is it? There it is. We'll do this, and we'll do the other thing as well, which is to give her her old scene card. I really do hope we get the rerun for this event as well, because I wouldn't mind a 20% magic increase on this scene card as well. That'll be really nice. After that, it becomes a really good scene card for a lot of units, generally speaking, as well. So I wouldn't mind getting a rerun of that scene card at some point as well, if possible, because we haven't gotten that event rerun. We only had summer rerun, and that's it. So I wonder if we're probably going to get that rerun maybe next time round or something. We'll have to wait and see on that front. Okay, before that, let me just check. Do I have any dailies that I haven't done yet, just to make sure? Battle Arena, okay, all good. Gamer, what's up, mate? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream, mate. Let me just see. Can I do a fight here? No, absolutely not. I've got 10 tickets as well. It's just gonna collect there for now at the moment, I think, for, while we're here, I suppose. Let me just use up my stamina a little bit, because I feel like I feel very annoyed that it is like so close to cap, you know. That's I've done already. It's just glitching out there a little bit. Let's just do this. Yeah, let's do 6 runs. I didn't realize I was not on my bonus team. Oh yeah, no, it was because I was doing a video for that team. Never mind, ignore that. I was like, wait, I didn't even notice that, unfortunately. Okay, anyways, let's get started, I guess. Let's create a room, get things underway here. But yeah, today, raids primarily. We gotta do raids, of course. Raids is gonna be something we gotta do, of course. That's gonna get me that 3000 Silas I need for the next patch, of course, right? Or the next part, which is next week, of course, right? Still feels so far away still, you know. But we have a week to the next part, and so we need the Selas, so we gotta get things underway, you know. We gotta get things underway. K1, Miketsu, welcome to the stream, guys. How are y'all doing today? Hopefully y'all are doing well. but yeah, I think priority today is going to be just trying and getting this sorted out, making sure we do a lot of the raids we can, and then of course do Abyssal as well. We got to do that as well, and then we got to focus on doing some Familia event shenanigans, as we always do, of course. We always do. All right, how was Natlan? Natlan was good. I really enjoyed it. Natlan was very, 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 very enjoyable. It was pretty solid overall. I really liked it. I think it was pretty solid overall. I had no issues with it, to be honest, in terms of like story-wise or anything. I really like all the characters. It was very strong in that sense as well, characters-wise. Story-wise, it was very strong as well, in my opinion, to be quite honest. I think they did a good job. I think they did a very good job in just setting everything up, basically. And funnily enough, I feel like after Fontaine's Act 1 and Act 2, right, were very much like all about obviously the primordial sea and everything, right? But it never really had, we didn't really get much of a look in on, we didn't get much of a look in on, Farina at the start. Novelet as well was very, very little as well, it felt like. And it was all about that whole situation with the, that guy who was, kidnapping girls and women, basically, to effectively test, subject test there. I think Natlan was way better in that sense of like going straight into it. It was very similar to Sumeru-esque, where we already got into the nitty gritty and we already got into the effectively the situation of Natlan, what the hell was going on there, basically, and why things were becoming a bit of a mess, effectively, in that sense, right? So I think it was pretty solid overall. I liked it for that purpose and for that reasoning. I want to see where it goes. I do want to see where it goes as well. I do think that will be a bit of a difference maker as well at the same time, because of course, we still have to have an idea on like which direction they want to go in terms of the the Fatui side, the Abyss side, and everything. I mean, we got a much better indication of what the Abyss is like in actuality, because of that whole Night Kingdom thing. A lot more scarier than what we initially thought, to be honest. Let's be real, with Enjo and everything. Sometimes it felt like the Abyss was just a bunch of bumbling fools at times, but it does seem a lot more scarier and a lot more dangerous now, thanks to Natlan. And I think that was a really important thing that they had to do, because now we're getting closer to the end of the story, right? Right now, this part is all about getting to know the Abyss a little bit more in detail, trying to figure out what sort of danger the Abyss truly brings to the rest of Tevat. I'm not saying that it wasn't a already, it wasn't telling us. It's not like they didn't tell us already about how dangerous the Abyss was, but we never really got to see the full extent of it. We obviously got parts of the chasm, right, that told us a little bit. We had, of course, Surumi Island and so on and so forth. We had a lot of different things that gave us a load of indications of what the Abyss was truly like, but this is the first time we've actually gone into the Abyss proper, you could say, right? Or at least into a middle zone between the top and the bottom, effectively, of Tevat. So for me, that was the most exciting thing. And now then, of course, next part we're gonna get to Fatui, and even by extension Celestia as well, because we're gonna see the reasoning behind the collection of the Gnosis and everything as well in Snezhnaya. So this part being focused on the Abyss is fantastic. I think that is absolutely brilliant. Raids this time around is like watching a WWE jumping. Clotheslines everywhere, baby. Clotheslines everywhere. I can imagine, with Bell just jumping about, basically doing ults effectively left, right, and center. No, it must be a lot of fun to see. Although it must be lag central as well, with a lot of fields on the floor with the bunch of bells and stuff, to be fair. It must be like a bunch of bells just jumping off the top rope clotheslines, basically. It feels like clotheslines for days. I know. It must be, man. I want to see how it goes. But yeah, we're gonna do raids first and foremost. I think get that out of the way as well. Hopefully get some good Ushi Wakamarus, I hope. I would like some good Ushi Wakamarus. That would be appreciated. What I'm gonna also do is I'm gonna just set up this already with her. Alright, do this. There we go. Alright, do this. Alright, buddy. Let's just do this. Did I not land the ult properly? I don't think I did. I can't even see him. Where is he? Jesus Christ. I literally cannot see him, man. Really sad I can't use the Tione to stun the Minotaur anymore. Why? Is it because of the typing thing? Shouldn't you still be able to do it though? I think I missed it again, man. Damn. That's rough, man. Don't you have Otaral? Surely you could do it with Otaral as well, no? Ah, okay. But you should do it with Otaral's second skill, no? I swear he had a stun. Oh, but no stun. He has the knock. Okay, yeah, got it. I thought you... Okay, got it. The stun side of things. Alright. For some reason, I was just thinking of the knockback when you said stun, but that makes sense. Oh, we already got our first Ushiwaka there. Nice. We'll take a free Ushiwaka over there. I wonder, does everybody get an Ushiwaka Maru at the same time, or is it different drops for everybody? I actually never really looked into that. K1 and I think Maxwell, you guys joined me, right? Did you guys get an Ushiwaka Maru there or no? Hello, Panda. Welcome to the stream, mate. How are you doing? Different? Different. Okay, got it. Makes sense. No, I was just curious. Did not. Okay, it's different for everybody then. Makes sense. I was just curious because some games like to give the same drops to everybody, and then some games don't give the same drops to everybody. So yeah, got one at the first run. Yeah, I know that's so good to have. Immediately getting one is really nice. Honestly, obviously it's a different point to see if it's actually any good. Let's see how good it was. Who do you want to bet it's bad or good? Let's see. So that's fine. I mean, it could be worse. All 3 silvers is better than nothing. You know what? I'll equip it already. I'll get it equipped already for sure. For the time being, we'll get it equipped. And what I might do is just chuck on this one as well for the Cadmus replica sword. Why not? Why the frick not? All right. Nice. Full squad here. Beautiful stuff. But yeah, what was I gonna say? I completely lost my train of thought as well. But yeah, I'm surprised nobody really was interested. But I'm very surprised that Full Underwater and Light is gonna be taking place in Orario. Well, more so than that, Underwater Orario as well, which is very fascinating. Of course, I uploaded the video earlier on, but yeah, it was very surprising that it's going to be taking place underwater and all. Like, what, swimming mechanics like Fontaine or something? Are we going to be able to transform into, or are we going to be able to take the powers of like fishies or something in that game? Well, what's going to happen? It's going to be very interesting because an Underwater Orario map is going to be interesting to say the least. I don't know how it's going to work, but let them cook. Let them cook at Bushi Road. I have no idea how that's gonna work. An action RPG underwater. Well, it doesn't have to be underwater, but like, what are you gonna make it like a Venice sort of thing? Do Assassin's Creed rooftop to rooftop jumping effectively with Bell and Eyes? It's gonna be very interesting to say the least. I'm very curious. No, it's fine as long as other people can join. Then let them join. If not, then it's okay. You can keep going. There's no rush. Where did he go? Oh, he got knocked back. Who knocked him back? Wait, is he already going into this phase or what? What the fuck, man? My brother in Christ. Calm down. No rush. Where is he? Blood. I can't even see him, man. This is a big problem. I cannot see him. I genuinely was like, where the hell is he? I can't even see him. Lads. I think we should consider maybe not doing this. There we go. Jump up, down. Yeah, I legitimately cannot see him. Eyes, do your thing, please. Thank you. Calm down immediately gives him the older brother treatment. Hey, listen, he's gotta learn. Technically, Bell is older than the Minotaur, kinda. I don't know how that exactly would work technically, because I'm pretty sure this Minotaur has not been around for years. Just some random spawn that Otaral found. Alright, there we go. Beautiful stuff. Please be another one. 2 drops in 2, baby. We love to see it. Yeah, I wondered why he just jumped so far away. I was so confused there. I was very, very bamboozled. I had no idea why he jumped so far, but that makes sense. Alright, no worries. Let's keep rolling. Let's keep going. Alright, yes. Code in the chat. He was running while popping Otaral's ult. Yeah. Makes sense. I was just so confused in terms of like, where the hell did he go? I was like, huh? Nandeska. Gave him some momentum. Yeah, in the opposite direction. But yeah, I mean, I think one thing I will say though as well with this as well with Full Water and Light is I am very, very curious to see as well as to, I mean, the fact that we're getting more and more promotion. I do feel like we should be getting some we should be getting a trailer very soon. I'm surprised that the lack thereof of information we've had so far in terms of gameplay and stuff. I mean, I hope it's not them trying to hide something we haven't seen or we don't want to see. But who knows, you know? Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Oh, who's Selas? Wait, who's calling themselves Selas, guys? Come on now. I like the name, though. Listen. Maybe they might give you more Selas, potentially. Me and my familia were doing raids, and I kid you not, we managed to all throw the ults at the same time. 3 times in a single run was the coolest shit. Damn. I need some more Selas in my life. I mean, with this raid, 3,000 Selas, then we should be getting familiar ranking rewards. That'll be another 3,000, or sorry, 1,500. My bad. I forgot that we've got half rewards this time around. That's 4,500. We should also be getting login bonus next week. That'll be another 3,000 as well. So minimum already in the next week we'll probably get about 9,000-ish, give or take 7,000, 9,000-ish. The question is, what are we gonna get after that as well? Part 2 is gonna be very telling in terms of what we're gonna get. Funnily enough, I think next week we're also getting a this as well already. We're getting a Uncharted Battlefield next week immediately as well, because I think on the 19th they want to release the second raid as well, right? The Cadmus raid, right? So I think they want to start it a little bit earlier, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So keep that in mind. That was a double combo from my end. You'll love to see it. Man, I wonder how much like A5 Bell would do against this dude, man. A5 Bell with OSFI debuffs and stuff. That would be insane, honestly. That must be ridiculously good. Do this, there we go. Drop it on his head. Nice stuff, lads. Okay, he's gonna shield up again, guys. Break him. There we go. Very good stuff, lads. Who has Earth Bell? I just see Earth Bell going off in the background. I was like, who's Earth Bell? I can never forget Earth Bell's special moves sound. Never. Absolutely not. We can never forget it. Another one? Bro, we're getting very lucky with the Ushiwaka Morris. We gotta definitely remake and see what we get. 100%. 110%. I doubt anyone can. True, very true. I'll use him till they nerf him. Lol, they'll never nerf him. They can't, because that's technically not possible in a gacha game. it's not. It's very very rare to happen, and if it does happen, it's immediate death sentence for the gacha, to be honest, unless they fix what's it called, roll it back. I've only gotten one so far. That's all right. I mean, we still have another, what, how many days for this one? 10-15 days, so more than fine. You'll be okay. Main thing people need to remember is to do their raids for the blue medals. Make sure you do your raids for the blue medals, otherwise, yeah, that's gonna be a mess. Otherwise, people may forget about it. So much more bearable compared to the electric raid. I mean, to be fair, we do have the advantage of having an anniversary unit that's actually capable of KOing it, you know, compared to like if you didn't summon for Artemis or something, you know. This is the reason why I said I think an electric unit should have been the anniversary unit in my opinion, because it would have made way more sense than wind. I think wind is still in an okay position with eyes and like this, but like electric, you realistically only had, well, technically you had 3 opportunities for an electric attacking unit, right, in the form of eyes, in the form of Summer Eyes, Artemis, and Valentine's Reel. But Summer Eyes nobody really summoned for, to be honest, let's be real, back then, because it was that very bad system and not many, we didn't have that much income, right? So summer units were very hard to get, to be fair. Artemis and Valentine's Reel came at the same time, so realistically you could only go for one or the other, and then one of them, if you didn't get, then you're fucked kind of as well. So yeah, I've only seen a nerf in a gacha game because of a translation error causing extra passive effects. Yeah, that can happen. So that is more of an okay situation because that was a translation error, right? I don't think that's a real big problem, but there have been games that have tried to nerf units later on and then kind of had to backtrack a bit. Summarize is pretty bad. I mean, Summarize's biggest issue, in my opinion, and I still maintain it from back then as well, and I remember saying it. If you go back and watch the video, I said it then as well. Ai's biggest issue is that she doesn't do anything outside of dealing a lot of damage, which is not an amazing thing to do in nowadays. Like, even though people may say like, oh, the game's not changed that drastically, it hasn't, but the units themselves have changed very much so in terms of what they do and stuff, you know? Did you? Oh my god. I was like, what the fuck just happened? But no, you know, units have changed in terms of what they're capable of doing. You know, some units are capable of doing a lot with their kit. You know, some units are capable of, you know, reducing technique cooldown, special move cooldown. Some units are capable of, you know, providing some amazing support and stuff. And then on top of that, I also felt Ice's M1s were, well, you mentioned slow. I think they were very short range. I didn't like their range at all. Like, even for, I mean, I know Bell has short range M1s as well, but that's to be expected because of his, you know, inherent like weapon. Effectively, that's on his weapon. His weapon lets him down. His weapon is the big like let down there. But no, you know, on a real note, like it is a more of a case of like, you know, with the Eyes, it was just like I didn't really like her in many ways and many ways, shape or form. She's not the worst unit on the planet, but like definitely like very questionable in all honesty, and she probably wouldn't help you in like very hard stages of story and stuff, to be quite honest. So it's kind of one of those, she's one of those units basically that's just there for collection primarily, I would say, for a lot of people. But yeah, I do think that they do need to probably give her a little bit of love and support in the future though. Nonetheless, I really love it to see if they could do that, maybe with the buffs and the stuff in the future, because they'll probably give buffs to the summer units as well, right? I mean, I don't have her, so it doesn't matter to me much, but like for other players, you know, other players who have her maybe and have her at a higher awakening or something, maybe there that could help us, well, potentially. Am I 444? I didn't even see. Damn. I love it. I love it here. I love it. I love it. You love to see it. Maybe equipping the Ushiwakamaru is giving me more luck. Or maybe host advantage, streamer advantage. Host plus streamer advantage adds equals big W. But yeah, I think it would have been way better if the anniversary unit was electric. Now, I mean, there's still a chance for part 2 to be electric, but it's not going to be an attacker unit. I don't think so. It's either going to be speed or support. We know this, right? It's very likely it's going to be those two. Doubt it's going to be tank. It's going to be speed or support. We don't have a support electric unit outside of Summer Lafia. I think the gachas should implement the same system as Dokkan ZZAs. I mean, I don't mind EZAs, don't get me wrong, I think that's a fine idea, but just do a good job with the damn buffs, man. The problem is the buffs are ass half the time. Even Danmimo, let's be real, Danmimo's buffs were fucking horrendous half the time, man. I say half the time, 80% of the time, bro. It was honestly such terrible buffs more often than not. Like, people genuinely forget how bad the buffs were in Danmimo half the time, man, to the point where they were still unusable. I think, to be honest, what they've done with Ryu, in my opinion, for the most part, is very solid. I don't think there's many issues I have. The thing is, she was a speed unit, so inherently that was going to be a drawback for her anyways. But yeah, they can make their buffs a whole lot stronger if they did the whole challenge thing. To be honest, I will say this is a very controversial take. Probably not controversial. I don't think you should be forced to do a challenge to get good buffs for older units, in my opinion. I'm just gonna put that out there. I don't think you should be forced to have to do that, in my personal opinion. It's not... it's just my opinion. I don't think you should be forced to do that, in all honesty. Why, if you're gonna get buffs, may as well do a good job with the buffs, in all honesty. Especially if you're a PvE gacha game, I don't think it matters that much. And to be fair, Dokkan in itself has also had problems where even with the challenge battles, they've done very shitty EZAs. In Broly, for example, right now, from what I know. So it's like, come on, you know, are we really being, like, it's not really the case at all that is, like, you know, guaranteed either. Necessarily, obviously it's more likelier, but I think that's just the Dokkan devs being better at giving buffs to their units, you know. Legends and Zenkais are another example of, like, where yes, you have a challenge as well, but more often than not the Zenkais are ass outside of like a couple of Zenkais here and there, you know. So again, it's just like, well, I really don't think, you know, it's just dependent on the devs to, you know, actually be smart and, you know, give the right buffs and not be idiotic and do stupid things. Not bad. It's, you know, very fairly easy, to be honest. It's not too bad at all. Everybody's doing a good job at it. We're taking it down with a bunch of bells, basically, just absolutely just jumping up and down effectively. It's not bad at all. Very, very easy. GG Rio, I assume you were Gwyn Blade or something. I think, oh, 5 for 5. Damn. It's funny to me how you sound now because of that neighbor and your respect. Well, no, yesterday they complained again, to be honest, last night. But to be fair, I'd gone until 1 a.m. last night. Last night was pretty, like, I'd gone quite late, and I apologized in the morning. She got a bit angry then because I understood I was a bit late, and I ended up becoming a little bit loud in between as well, during the Natland cutscenes and stuff, of course, right? Because it was so hype, I kind of forgot. But no, I smoothed it out today. I told her, like, you know, it's work and stuff effectively. No, she wasn't annoying. She was just like, you know, we have work in the morning. It was Sunday night, so I understand and everything. Like, I got it. She was just kind of annoyed at me for that, and I was like, you know what, I understand. Don't get me wrong, it is fine. But I just told her, you know, it's work that I'm doing effectively, and it's not like I'm, you know, laughing out loud or anything, and I'm trying to keep it down. And she knows this as well, that I'm trying to keep it down as well now. So I just told her, like, look, I'm gonna try and do much earlier stuff. I'm gonna try and do it earlier. That's just what I'm doing. And she said, yeah, that's fine. If you do it earlier, it's fine. It was just that I'd done it quite late. So that's about it. So, like, in the future, if we do, for example, 12-hour streams again in the future, I think we're gonna have to do it, like, from morning to evening kind of thing instead. So, like, from, like, 8 to 8 or something like that, or 10 to 10, something like that, basically. So that's how it is. But, yeah, no, I understood. I got it. It's not like I have a problem with it necessarily, because, you know, I get it. You know, it's not like this, but yeah. Living next in, well, I don't think it's rough. It depends on what sort of house you're living in the sense of like the walls and just generally in terms of how loud the content creator is. I would say that my general voice when I was generally creating videos outside of me going wild for summons and stuff was, I would say, at a normal-ish voice that you'd have in a general conversation with anybody in public, right? That's about it. That would be what I would say was my voice generally. But the problem is, especially in the UK, the walls are so thin that you can easily hear other people. No, well, I think that's the case in every country then, I suppose, because even in the UK it's the same situation. The walls are fucking made of paper basically, so it's very, very hard. So what creators have to do, and this is basically what you would have to do if you're a creator and you're loud, is basically do soundproofing walls. Basically just try and soundproof, make it super heavily insulated as much as possible and make that happen. Now the best thing to do in that situation is you'd have to rebuild the walls basically to make it fully insulated properly, or you get the soundproofing foam that most creators have. If you see it, the black panels and stuff that you see in the background, that's the other thing you could do basically. It's the most common thing that people do, but to be honest, the biggest issue with that for me is like I would need a lot of that to be able to do it, and that costs a lot of money. So I've got a couple. I'll see how it improves it in the next couple of days. I haven't put it up yet, but I'm gonna do it in the next few things basically. That's why some rooms are full of junk. I mean, I guess that is a way to insulate your rooms as well, but yeah. Funnily enough, I think my voice now at least is a little bit softer than my fan, so if anything she's probably hearing my fan more than me, to be honest. But yeah, that's kind of funny, the whole rooms are full of junk thing. Let's do this. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. What just happened? What was that sound? What the hell was that sound? What the fuck was that sound, man? I think that was like multiple hits happening at the same time, and it just echoed really badly because of the game thinking, like just amplifying it massively. There we go. Wow, 6 from 6. That's insane. 6 from 6 is ridiculous, bro. We got very lucky with Ushiwakamaru today. For some reason, the Cadmus. Oh, was that somebody using the Cadmus blade? Oh my god. That's crazy. Make a summon. Wait, you mean do a summon? No, hell no. Fuck off. Why would I do a summon? No way. No way. Hell no. Hell nah. Heal to the no. What was I gonna do? Battle item. No worries, no worries. It's all good. I was just very confused there. I was like, what the frick? It does 3 hits and all the sound stacks, it just becomes an ear blasting experience. Got it. Okay. Let's see what we get. Hopefully something good. Ooh. Okay. Which one should I go for here? Oh, both of these are good, This one I like a little bit more because it's strength, right? And of course, if I use it on Wind Bell, strength is going to be way more important. Oh, but the critical damage as well. But the magic, 10% magic versus 4.5% strength. Which one should I go for? Rainbow is nice, though. The rainbow is nice, and crit should give more. It's not about the crit though, but I'm looking at it also from the 4.5% strength that obviously we get from the Echurare bonuses, of course, right? Because we're getting in a bonus from that as well. I think we gotta go for this one. Plus we get a more crit as well. I have a question. I tried to complete part 1. So it says play the upper floor of Abyssal Exploration one time, but every time I play in Abyssal, nothing happens. Somebody had that situation as well. Somebody tweeted me about that as well earlier on. 619, what's up? Have I been losing weight recently? Not that I've checked. I have to actually probably weigh myself in the next couple of days. I've not had the opportunity to. I have to replace the batteries of the weighing scale as well because I've not used it in like 2 weeks because of all the moving and stuff. But probably because of the moving and everything and eating a bit, not less per se, but just moving around more and eating a little bit, lesser amounts of food per meal basically, I think has helped out a bit, I suppose, but not much, I would say. I don't know if you're the same person who asked me that question as well on Twitter, but JP, but I asked them the same thing. Try and see if you can do it on other floors, maybe see if they aid. If that doesn't aid, maybe try and do it where you retire immediately after clearing it. You have to if you have done all of that and even still it doesn't, you know, accept it, probably the best thing to do is just go into inquiries and send an email and tell them, like, share screenshots them and tell them, like, oh, you know, I've not been able to clear it even though I've cleared it, right? Show them that the ticks, I've used my tickets. You're a bit late to that one, user. Unfortunately, you're a bit late to that one. But share the ticks as well. See how that goes. That will help a little bit. Another thing you could do as well, and I was gonna say this as well, I wouldn't say reinstall the game fully, but maybe try and do the restore data button, which should basically re-download everything effectively for you. Don't click erase player data. Do not do that. Restore data basically re-downloads everything and make sure it's all clean and stuff, and then see if it works. Try that. I would say try those two things if it just doesn't work. But contacting support, I think, will help you out the most, to be honest, because they'll actually probably try and respond to you maybe in some way, shape, or form if anything comes up. I don't know if they mentioned anything in the notices. Let me see. In terms of the issues and stuff, but I don't know if they've mentioned anything. But let's see. Just real quick quick check. No, doesn't seem like it. No. They've not mentioned anything here. So yeah, I mean, I probably would just try that as well and see how it goes. All right, we'll do some Abyssal as well while we're here as well. I need to do my Abyssal runs as well. And I'm gonna do a quick run. I'm not gonna do a long run. I'm gonna go smash through it basically and see how it goes. But yeah, I would recommend that, JP. If it doesn't work, hopefully they come up with something. And if the re-download doesn't work, I mean, if it doesn't work, hopefully they come back with something in support. Maybe they'll help you out on that front, maybe in regards to giving you a solution, or in letting you know that there might be a fix or something. And most what they might have to do is they probably will not fix it until post update, but they might have to introduce like an extension to the event, maybe just to effectively let people clear the stages. And because I think the missions end next week, right? For at the end of part 1, we should be getting another set of missions in part 2 for something else entirely, which who knows what will it be, to be honest. Who knows if there's going to be more or not, because it says part 1 missions, so there might be more, but who knows what will it be about, to be honest. So let's see. I'll just do this 1 second. Alright, there we go. The main thing I want to do as well, oh my god, get out of here, man. The main thing I want to do is I want to try and focus on getting at least the golden orcs that I know are present as well in this area, so that way at least there's that as well. There's that as well, at least in terms of, you know, making sure I get those at least out of the way. Yeah, there we go. You can actually activate them early as well. That's good. I didn't know you could activate them early. I just kind of waited until they, you know, spawned in again, basically. Sent you a picture in the Discord. Look at those buffs. Let me see. That's a lot of buffs. That's a lot of buffs. That's funny. That is funny. Oh man. Oh boy. That's a bit too many buffs. But yeah, let's try and get all the golden orcs that I know are present here in this area, so that way that gets it done and dusted and we don't have to worry about it. And it's a little bit more resources as well, and a higher chance of us getting some good old rare drops as well. I'm sure it was a bug. Probably is a bug. Yeah, probably is a bug. There we go. Oh, piss off. Forgot how many of these guys were there, man. Also, I found out something earlier on when I was doing one of my quick runs as well. When I was doing one of the quick runs in this area. You watching Wisteria? No, I haven't. I've not started it yet. I think now that I'm free a little bit more and stuff, and I'm not dealing with work or anything, I think I'm gonna try start watching it from tomorrow onwards. Start watching an episode a day or something, and maybe do like a 3 episode sort of thing, basically, as much as I can. Ah, that didn't really help. Okay, I forgot that the 30-second timer ended up there. I should probably go up there and then come back down, maybe, or something like that. Anyways, no, but I haven't started watching Vistoria yet, but I definitely want to get to it at some point in the next week or so before I forget. But no, as I was saying as well, with this area, funny thing I've realized is that apparently the armadillos don't spawn if you don't do a certain mission beforehand. Does the dragon not spawn either now? Oh shit, I didn't know that. Okay, good to note. Am I on vacation? No, I'm not on vacation. I have work tomorrow morning. I have work again. No, I've already used up the vacations I wanted to use up for moving houses and stuff. So I'm not worried about that, to be honest. But no, I'm gonna be, I don't think I'll be taking a vacation for a while now. I don't have a need to necessarily, as far as I know. I'm trying to think if there's gonna be a time where I'll need a vacation. Probably not anytime soon, not gonna lie. I think the vacation I'm gonna be taking is gonna be in December now, pretty much, because I'm gonna be going to Dubai for the Formula 1 again. I'm gonna be going for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. So that's the next time I'm probably gonna be taking a major vacation. But yeah. Well, unless I find another job, then maybe probably, I don't know if the vacation will still happen, but I'll see. Because it'll be dependent on that as well. Okay, yeah, no, then thankfully the I can access this as well. I wasn't sure if I managed to get it done in that way. Oh, nice. Your first day at work. Nice. Yeah, the first day is always going to be training and stuff. To be honest, the first week or two will be pretty much just training and figuring out everything. But that's good. That's good. Oh, come on. Nothing there. Okay. Let's see if I manage to get this guy out of the way. Let's do this. There we go. Alright. But yeah, I want to just try and clear this and get it done and over with if possible. There we go. Alright. Shattering short sword. I know I can't access that because I wasn't able to kill all the orcs. So one thing I realized, by the way, if you want to figure out how to clear all the rocks there, I think you need to beat up obviously beat up everybody, but the rocks open up depending on how many orcs you've golden orcs you've beaten. So once you beat 3 golden orcs, that means all 3 rocks will be open up. 2 orcs means 2 rocks will be open up, and so on and so forth. Because that area opens up based on intervals, basically, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. There we go, come on. Nah. I thought I could have gotten him, but I didn't. Okay. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Alright, let's get this ant. Let's get him out of the way. Let's cook him. But yeah, I want to just try and clear the abyssal stuff before it ends up becoming 8-ish. I became a civil servant. You can just say that it's a... I guess you could say it's a position that you can't speak about that much details. You can't give any further details. That's it. I'm a civil servant, but I can't give more details about the role. That's it. No, that's fine. I mean, you to be honest, you don't need to explain like what you do or anything. That's all right. As long as you just say like even if you didn't need to even tell us what you needed to do, but that's good. I mean, that's good. Yeah. Because yeah, at the end of the day, it's up to you to disclose it, in all honesty, and it's of course, if it's private, you know, and if it's something higher up that you can't mention because of you know, state secrets and stuff. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. You can share it out as much as you want. That's all right. That's all good. That's all good. All right. Let's go over here. I think there's no more golden orcs in these rooms. So I think we're gonna go straight out from here. I think once we're cleared with this, we can just go straight out from here. Because there's no reason for us to focus on it more unnecessarily. Yeet. Hey, yo, chill, brother. Do this. There we go. Can we get him? Nice. There we go. Alright, let's get out of here. But yeah, I want to try and get through this as well. Again, Wind is pretty smooth because of everybody getting the anti units. Yeah, basically, it should be very, very smooth for a lot of players because literally, like you said, it's anniversary units, so everybody should be going through it fairly quickly and fairly easily as well. It shouldn't be a major problem. Shouldn't. Keyword. Ah, yeah, of course. I've got it wrong. But yeah, against wind, earth units, or if you have wind units, it should be fairly easy. All right, let's go. Let's do these. Oh, there we go. Nice. Oh, I forgot there were more. Can Europeans and Americans play together? Yeah, you should be able to. You should be able to. Alright, there we go. Because I know Void's American, he's joined my lobbies. And so have many others as well who are American. So yeah. No, it should be fine. Yeah, I'd assumed that area A is just the biggest mess, to be honest. Well, you have to remember that 619 is from Asia, so it might be that maybe. But 619's been able to join my lobby sometimes, not all the time. But there we go. Nice. Alrighty, let's go this way. Oh, mine. Get out of here. Alright, let's go this way. Because I want to do the 30-second timer here. But yeah, I forgot that there's golden orcs on this side as well. I actually forgot. I should do this anyways. Get him gone. There we go. Alright, let's do this. I just realized one thing I should probably do is equip Bell with some extra things on this stage. Ah, so close. Yeah, I forgot about that actually. That's what I meant. I was gonna say I've forgotten to add that to my repertoire for this stage. I forgot that I could add more than 2 items for this one. Because I keep forgetting that I've changed. I got Bell's thing up, right? So I should probably do that at some point. Alright, there we go. Do this. There we go. Nice. Nice. We'll take some easy golden orcs and then drop it there. Yeah, I just need to use it. I just need to remember to equip it, man. I completely forgot about it. There we go. Rare drop as well. Very nice. Yeah, I just completely forgot about it. Run Cadmus, Wishfeather, Rabbit. That's not a bad combo as well. That's actually a really good combo. Alright. Yeah, these guys aren't back again. Good stuff. Good stuff. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. Did they spawn? No. Okay. Just making sure. Just making sure. Alright, let's move on. But yeah, I need to, I'll add the Wishfeather and this as well. That's a very good shout, actually. Yeah, no, I just didn't need to, I needed them to not go away. Fucking little guys, man. I hate those things, man. I hate the imps and these guys. Yeah. Fucking hell, man. I hate it because it's just like, come on, man. Y'all should not be doing this to me. Just how much you have to get to the third golden orc, basically. I think I'm very close to it. I've been able to do it once or twice at most, and that's it. I've not been able to do it since then, because I know I've been able to go all the way to the end here once, and I knew that there wasn't anything crazy behind there. But like, it's one of those where it's like you need to be perfect in terms of that, or you need to have stuff like the Wishfeather and stuff to help out. I mean, yeah, the 30-second challenge is very much like a new units thing for sure. I don't think a lot of people would be able to do it with like, well, maybe with Ryu's the whole thing where she can basically keep spamming her E randomly. Well, I say randomly, whenever a new team spawns in, then maybe, but like that is such a very difficult thing to do in that area because of how the distance is between the spawns, you know? So I don't even know about that one either. I didn't even know you could pull those silver back there, to be honest. I'm very impressed with Ryu on that one. Just spawn this, there we go, and then do this. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. Alright. Alright, let's see. There we go, nice. So far, so good. So close, so close. So close yet so far. I was just trying to focus there a little bit to see if I could clear it. I was like, that's a very smooth run. But yeah, I don't think, like, only some players I feel like have completed that. But it's like, yeah. Because I know the guy who created the map couldn't do some of the 30-second challenges as well. It's like, hit or miss there. Yeah, I completed it last night on the other channel. I already completed it. Nice. It's a very good story. Very much looking forward to part, Act 3 and 4. Here we go. Very nice. But yeah, I finished that line in yesterday's live stream. Okay. Yes, you have to do, ideally, either you can do exploration or you have to do the tribe quest. Basically, it gives you enough EXP for getting the rest of the bounties unlocked and stuff. Alright, no worries, Maxwell. You take it easy, mate. But yeah, you need the EXP for it. I managed to get a little bit of EXP by exploring, but primarily you get a lot of the EXP by just doing the tribe quest. So you may as well just do the tribe quests, to be honest. That's what I'm gonna do tonight. Most likely after stream is do the tribe chronicles and progress from there. Yeah, I found some artifacts. Haven't gotten anything exceptional from the new ones. I did some golden trope as well, but didn't get anything insane either. It's been kind of meh overall, to be honest. I haven't gotten anything insane. I'll probably dump some more into golden trope sooner rather than later as well. Anyways, probably next live stream when we're chilling out and doing stuff, I think I'll probably dump some more into golden trope, see what I get from that. But yeah, it's just how it is. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. I think I got like 3 good pieces from golden trope, but none of them rolled really well, so it is what it is, as they say. No, absolutely. It's gonna be just like how Farina was with you know, Mara shows and everything. You know, it kind of like Farina with, you know, the way she was built, Mara shows popped off with her, you know, kind of thing, because she was able to just get that HP decrease thing going on again and again and again with everything that happened. So it really helped her out massively, you know. Wish feather, and I'll take the rabbit earrings just so that we can basically get some more speed, the little bit of speed I can get basically. But yeah, Shilonen looks good, man. Shilonen looks really nice. I like the look of Shilonen as well. I'm at 80 pity right now. I'm not sure if I want to go for Mwalani, man. I really liked her gameplay. To be honest, I really liked her gameplay, but I'm not sure. Because I have a lot of currency. It's not like I don't have enough currency, but it's like, do I want to use it right now kind of thing, you know? Alrighty, that's it. Okay. There we go. That's nice. Maybe grab her during the rerun? Yeah, I could, but again, it's just like, well, yeah. I'll probably just grab her during the rerun. One thing I'm very curious on is how I'm gonna deal with this one. What's it called? Shilonen, in terms of summons and stuff. Because honestly, if the rumors are true and she's coming with Shiori, in theory she should be really good with that as well. With Shiori's weapon as well. So going for a weapon may not be the worst idea, but I don't know. No, absolutely. I think the Pyrocon's gonna make her way better, of course, but yeah. But the problem is her rerun's probably gonna be with the Pyroarchon. Oh, fuck off, guys. Knowing our luck, it's gonna happen like that, basically. To be fair, I have to do Imaginarium Theater and this as well soon, so that'll be something there. The green animal's face is weirding me. Is somehow the Yamkasaurs? Nah, those are the goats, man. Them the goats. I was like, which animal are you talking about? I thought you were talking about Danchro first. Yeah, the green Saurians. No, I like the look of them. To be honest, my favorite is probably the Koholosaurs, and then it would probably be the Tepetilisaur, Tepelitisaur, and then I would say, yeah, last would be Yamkasaur. But I don't mind the Yamkasaurs. Those guys are cool as well, to be honest, to an extent. There we go, come on. Alrighty. But yeah, I think, yeah, probably going for Pyro Archon is gonna be cool. The question is now, should I go for Shilonen's weapon or not? Because with Shilonen, like I said, I mean, with the new format and also just generally how she can be with even Shiori's weapon, she should be good. I'm not sure. That works. Damn. Damn, we really knocked him off. Yeah, he's got yeah, the golden time scene card is like the go-to if you don't have it. If you don't have it, it's a big game changer. It's one of the best scene cards. For Bell specifically, I should say, along with some other burn units. Drop this on them. Oh my god, I hate it. I hate it here. It just takes 50 years, man. But yeah, I think saving for the Pyro Archon's probably gonna be the way to go, but we'll see how it goes. I'm at 80 pity right now for Shilon, and I better win, man. After how badly Arlecchino burnt me, the game better do me well, man. I gave it money as well. Well, I give it money almost every month, brother. It needs to treat me well for once, man. At least once in the game's life cycle, please. Yeah, I know, but it should still be an alright one, because if I'm not mistaken, Shuri's weapon still also gives defense as well. No, so, and I think, well, I still think Shilonen is still good for the defense side of things as well. So, to clarify, I've not looked into the league that much. I've not understood her kit extremely well, Shilonen's that is. How does Shilonen exactly work as a support for all teams? Or is she just strictly a geo support and only at C2 does she become a universal support? What is the situation with her exactly? I know she heals on her ult. I was able to get a little bit of that info out of the kit that I read initially. But like, I didn't get anything else in terms of that. Like, how does she exactly work specifically is what I'm curious about. Because there we go. Do this so that it's more in the central area. You can take advantage of that. Is universal C0, at least the current version is. How does she support the team then? What does she exactly give to the other units and stuff? Frick. But yeah, I heard but yeah, I'm very curious because I'd like I'm very much I'm very curious if she is really good as a support and she's really worth summoning for, then of course I'll go for her. But if she's not, then I might consider just dumping it all onto Mualani, you know. The thing is, in theory, based on of course what we know and based on the dates, right? Well, this is not me even leaking anything. This is just based on information we have generally, right? 5.0 right now we're in. 5.1 is Shilonen. That's a story arc as well. Act 3, Act 4 will come then. 5.2 should be Lantern Rite, so we don't get Mawika then. We get Mawika in 5.3, which will be post Lantern Rite, which is like March. Wait a second, are we seriously not gonna get... Wait. I'm trying to think this through, 1 second. We're in September right now. October is still gonna be Kinich. October mid is Shilonen. November end is when we're gonna probably get October end is probably when we're gonna get 5.2. No. What are they doing? Wait, what? If you press spacebar before entering the yeah, I heard some people have that issue where they were able to instantly clear floor 2. I didn't know pressing spacebar did that. That's a bit of an odd one. Okay, out of all the bugs, that is the very interesting one to find, to be honest, in terms of like figuring out like why it was happening. If people were clicking, and why were you clicking spacebar actually? Speaking of which, oh, the dodge button. Ah, okay, fair enough. That makes sense. Okay, that makes much more sense. I was like, why would you be clicking the spacebar button, dodge, the dash button? That makes a lot more sense. This is so bizarre. The dash causes you to insta clear it is very interesting. Very interesting. Depending on the teammate's elements, she shreds the enemy. Ooh, okay, that's actually a lot better than I thought. Okay, I'm very excited, interested in that. And yeah, I'll be down for that one. Because getting that for Bloom and getting that rest shred for Dendro is going to be good. Getting it for other elements as well, just generally, is going to be good as well, potentially. I'll take it, absolutely. That'll be nice. That'll be very nice. Okay, let's do some quick shenanigans in Battle Arena real quick as well while we're here. Yeah, I think the guy thinks he's got jokes. Wake thinks he's got jokes. Very funny. Did I get some this as well? Tickets? No, I haven't. I have a funny feeling to do a ticket single. I don't have a ticket single, brother. I don't have anything. I'm baroque. I'm baroque. I've already used my tickets as well in Battle Arena, that is. Speaking of which, I should probably do this as well. Let me get the other stuff. I want Dainsliff to have a one-of-kind element. I mean, I think the... Well, I don't think Dainsliff only, but I think they'll inevitably be adding stuff like Quantum and stuff from HSR over to Genshin inevitably as well. Because, like, Skirk, for example, if Skirk ends up being playable, assuming... I mean, this is a big bold as well. I am being a bit bold by saying, you know, Skirk is going to be playable. But let's say Skirk is playable. What is she? She's clearly not any element that we know. She looks to be more so than anything else. Obviously, this, right? Thingy Mobaba. Quantum. So if she is Quantum, then surely that means, you know, she's gonna be, you know, good in that sense. Okay, I'm gonna use some stamina here really quickly. I'm just gonna dump like 16 potato snacks and do this. Just use it on hard. Because what I want to do here is basically try and get some things sorted out and get all this bought out if possible. There we go. Very nice. Oh, we have the regular gacha ticket. Oh, there you go. You have a good feeling, no? Let's see your good feeling. The good feeling don't look too good, buddy. The good feeling don't look too good, Mikoro. It is. Maybe it wasn't. It wasn't a good feeling. Maybe it was a very bad feeling instead. We'll buy everything else in the meantime. Because we have only 1 week to buy everything, so I need to make sure to buy everything as well as soon as possible, before I forget. So I think in the next couple of days I'll probably not use any more potato snacks. I don't think I'll need to. If I do, Sunday is always there for me to do it more. Because yeah, I mean, how many potatoes do I have? I have a lot of potatoes. I'll do 6. Get me into an even number. Nice even numbers across the board. There we go. 20 to 40 to 30. Very nice. Oh, and we got the rank up as well. There we go. Do we get more tickets? I got 1 more ticket. Alright, let's see how this goes now. I'm gonna ignore this for now, the all-encompassing format. don't think I necessarily need it at the moment. Just you know, just a feeling. So I sometimes want to shadow log into Danchro, Danmimo. I don't. It's on my phone. It is on my phone. Don't worry about that. I just don't. Surprisingly, I don't have a feeling about that, to be honest. I'm letting it live in the past. Well, to be fair, speaking of which, Danmimo's stream should be this Saturday, I think, right? 7th, right? Oh, we might do a live stream for that. If I can, I'll do a live stream. I don't know what time it'll be and stuff. I should probably check the web YouTube page. One second. I'm still subscribed to the page. That don't worry about. I'm still subscribed to the YouTube page if it still exists. Surely it does. No way did they delete it. No, I was about to say, surely they didn't delete it. It is at fucking 9 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, I can't because I'm at work for that day. You stupid cunts. You stupid cunts. Really? Really? Oh, seriously, come on, man. Danmimo stream, what? No, it's because of it's the final stream saying goodbye. They're gonna do some reenaction of scenes. They're gonna do an inside story on how Danmimo came to fruition. Stuff like that. It's just basically a goodbye stream kind of thing. It's a public stream as well, so they've, you know, the people who backed the thing on the Kickstarter thing or the campfire thing, basically, right? They will be sent there for the memorial app. Well, I don't know if there's gonna be any mention of the memorial app. I have no idea on that front, but they're gonna do the Danmimo stream for basically just talking about the game and stuff like that. Well, yeah, I was gonna say Bleach is gonna reach the 10th anniversary because it's Bleach. People forget how important having a good IP behind the game can make a big difference to if it survives or not. You know, it's really a big difference maker. Sometimes it also puts unnecessary high expectations, especially nowadays, realistically, in this modern day of gacha gaming. But yeah, like, to be fair, that new Bleach game that's coming out, right? What is it called? Bleach Innocent Soul or something? What is it called? No, what is it called? Soul Resonance. Bleach Soul Resonance. Whenever that comes out, that looks like a good game as well, to be honest. But it depends on if it's gonna be any good or not. You know, that's gonna be the case. I completely forgot the name of the game, but yeah, Bleach Soul Resonance. That's the one. Oh yeah, I forgot that there was a pre-registration. I say it's only got 192,000 things. Let me just sign up. I'll sign up. I'll sign up for their sake. But it looks good, you know. It looked like a very good game. I think it just depends on how they execute it. Who is the developers for this again? I think it's K-Lab again, if I'm not mistaken. No, who is it? Oh no, it's New Universe, Newverse. I feel like I've heard them before, and I don't think it was very good last time round. Oh, actually no, they're the same people who make Marvel Snap. They could be good. Oh, they're by ByteDance. ByteDance is also these guys, no? It's a Chinese studio, I know that for sure. But what games have they done? Because I feel like they've done other games as well. But yeah, Newverse is the people who make Marvel Snap, so you know, we'll see. Is that the gacha game? Yeah, the Bleach Soul Resonance gacha game. One second. I'm not talking about Rebirth of Souls or whatever the other one is. The Bandai Namco one, the Arena Fighter. This is a completely different game. What was the one that got what was that one game that got EOS announced? It was an idol game. I think it was a Love Live game. It was one of the Love Live games, one of the many Love Live games that have come out. I don't remember which one it was, but it was a Love Live game, I know for sure. But yeah, this is the game I was talking about, this Bleach Soul Resonance game. Yeah, I don't know when it's gonna come out. I know that it's been there for a while. It's been around for a while now. Game updates, did they mention anything? I mean, yeah, the last time they said anything was back in last November, so I have no idea. I have no idea what's gonna happen in that sense. I mean, yeah, they've not said much beyond that, so I hope this isn't another Demon Slayer thing, but they've got gameplay, so it's clearly in development properly. But yeah, what I find to make a good fighting game is a good parry system. Yes, I agree with that. I think that would be really useful, but at the same time, and I know I sound like a baby with this one, but I feel like, especially, but I'm talking about more so the general audience. I don't mind a parry system because, I mean, of course, I've played Elden Ring, I've played a lot of other games that have had good parry systems and stuff as well. But like a lot of general gamers don't really use it, or at least take advantage of it, so it's a question of like, and so it becomes a case of, that's why a lot of games, fighting games, I feel, and action RPG games that are like, dealing with combat, end up being very flat, or very basic is the best way to put it, very simple, because some, like, why would you put the effort of spending resources on developing certain mechanics when you could put it on something else instead, basically, right? From what I heard, the game is basically finished. What studio it is? Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's a shame. That's a shame because I like the look of the game. The game looks good, man. I really like the look of the game. If it comes out and then it's good, that would be great. But hopefully it does. Hopefully it does. Outside of that, I don't think there's any other game that I'm like, gacha game wise, I'm looking forward to, man. I mean, if Persona 5's gacha comes out, I'm probably not even gonna do many videos on it or anything. I'll probably just play it very casually on my phone, kind of thing. Most likely, I'd probably play it on my phone more so. Outside of that, I'm trying to think of other games and stuff, other gachas. I mean, Azure Familia and Arknight's Enfield look good and stuff, but yeah. But speaking of like big, like IP based gacha games, to be honest, I don't think there's anything that's coming out that's intriguing me in that sense, and when I say big IP, I mean an anime IP kind of thing, basically, you know what I mean? Like, the likes of your Fate, Dragon Ball, stuff like that. The only one that I know is getting a new gacha game is Bleach, I think. I don't think there's anything else. I know there's that One Piece 7 Deadly Sins like game, basically, that's coming out, or has come out. I don't remember what it is, but yeah, I know Fate is probably not going to release anything unless they really want to get rid of FGO at some point in next year after the 10th anniversary, which I doubt. Dragon Ball, don't see it happening either unless they really dislike Legends at some point for some reason, and Legends really starts disappointing them tremendously. Pokemon's doing its own thing with Masters. I guess it's doing fine there, and well, Pokemon Go is also a thing still, which is getting it lots and lots of money. I'm trying to think of other gacha games, other IPs. Oh my god, I remember there was that Full Metal Alchemist gacha game, which on paper sounded really sick, and then it came out and it was like, uh-oh, oh no. I mean, it wasn't a bad idea. It was a tactical RPG, if I recall correctly, which wasn't the worst concept for it. It was just that, well, one, it only released in Japan, and second of all, the way they promoted it and everything was really, really subpar, really mediocre. And so it ended up becoming a bit of a flop, and it shut down within like a year, basically, or less than a year even. I mean, it was Square Enix, so I'm not surprised on that one. But yeah, that was a big shame, to be honest. Did that not just change? The second one did not change, I swear. Somebody can check it, but I'm pretty sure the second one did not change. That's funny if it didn't change. I'm trying to think of other gacha games. I'm trying to remember other funny stories of other gacha games as well, like big gacha games that should have worked but didn't. Mushoku Tensei, which was Aiming Inc., funnily enough, that also flopped, but I think that was just bad timing, to be honest. I don't know why they released it like midway through season 1. That was such a stupid idea. Blue Protocol is just the funniest thing I've seen, man. It is such a shame that that game got scrapped, because it looked like a good game, but they just didn't do it properly. They didn't do the marketing right. They didn't do the release right. They didn't do it properly at all. It was just a big flop because of the way they handled the entire game's launch, to be honest. That was on Bandai more so than anything. It was just bad decision making. It was very bad, just decision making in that sense, you know. I'm trying to think of other games. I'm trying to think of other ones off the top of my head. took too long to publish and it's outdated now. Exactly, you know, it just was a bad, it was just bad all around from them. I don't know why they thought that that staggered release was a good idea, and also on top of that the marketing was so subpar. It didn't make any sense to me at all. It really did not make any sense to me. You know, one thing I'd really like honestly, and I know this is me glazing Hoyo a little bit, to be quite honest, in all honesty, I'd really like for them to just give it a shot with another IP. You know, like I know not an in-house IP, but like a anime IP, if possible. I know it's very unlikely to happen, and I think they want to, you know, develop their own games and stuff. But I'd like to see what they could do with like a random IP, you know, that could work, or that may work. I just don't see any IP, to be honest, off the top of my head, but yeah. No, but they were part of a game, technically, in the sense of like they were part of a effectively like multiversal kind of gacha game, which was Crossing Void, which, by the way, very cool concept game, very cool concept game. Fucking disaster of a gacha, though. To be honest, it was a disaster of gacha because it had Sword Art Online, it had Toradora, it had Magical Index, it had so many other gacha games just put all into one, but it was such a shitty gacha. That was the worst part about it. That was just terrible. I just want to explore a world with the sword. May I introduce to you with Genshin Impact? Nah, I'm just joking. But yeah, it was such a cool concept, but fucking hell, man, what a shitty game, honestly. Because it was the gacha game, it had a fighting game, and the fighting game is actually doing well, surprisingly. The fighting game is still doing well, from what I've heard. But the gacha game itself was, what a disaster, man. What a fucking disaster. But it had so many things. It had freaking Durara, it had Sword Art Online, Strike the Blood, Magical Index, Toaru, that's not Toaru, Excel World. Toaru is certain Magical Index. It had you know, it had SAO, like I said. It had what's it called, Mahoka as well. Man, it had so many characters that were, it was so good. And in the roster side of things, it was such a cool concept, but fuck me, did they make a mess of it. Bison, Wolf, Oremo, I'm looking at it. Grimoire of Zero, Toradora, Sakura, so Pet Girl of Sakura, so Devil is a part-timer. Fucking hell, man. Kino's Journey was there as well. Dude, what a selection of games, but like shit, man. What a terrible really gacha. Yeah, the animations and art style was so good as well. Hello, Rezwan, how are you doing, mate? Genshin will reach its peak when the full stories are, but I would like a combat system more like the Ninja Storm series. May I introduce to you Demon Slayer? Well, it's not an open world, to be fair, so nah. Well, I guess you could play Dragon Ball Z Kakarot and play as Trunks, effectively. That's an open world with sort of not exactly Ninja Storm style combat. You could play either of those. That also works. I'm just waiting for reset to see exactly what tickets you get and stuff. Or max level on day one. That's crazy. I think Trunks DLC, I remember streaming it. I remember that. It was a very good DLC. I really liked it. You think we'll ever see a Crossing Void type gacha again? No, I doubt it. Well, we've had Crossing Void. We've had one gacha for Crossing Void, and we had one for Shonen as well. We had a Shonen Jump gacha as well. I still think a Shonen Jump gacha could work extremely well. I really think they could absolutely make that work like a treat. I mean, Shonen or if you guys don't remember, Shonen Or, one of the first gacha games, original gacha games. What an amazing gacha game. So easy to play, very free to play, very nice, very good gameplay as well. But then they replaced it with Shonen Or 2, which was even worse because, well, it was a lot more microtransactional in that sense, you know what I mean? It was a little bit more P2P play, basically. Pay to win, sorry, I should say. But yeah, it was kind of unfortunate in that sense. Oh yeah, the what's it called? I remember it. I remember it. I remember it. Don't tell me its name. I know it. Oh no. Shit, I don't remember. I know which one you're talking about. I played it for like a couple of weeks as well. Um, I loved the music in that. I love the intro music in that. That was a very good. It had a banger intro music. I just can't remember it though. One second. What was it called? Oh no, I can't remember it. Shit. It was a very good game, man. I really liked it. I'll leave for today. Take care. All right, you take it easy, user. You have a good one. To be honest, I'm probably also I'm gonna just quickly wait till we get the tickets, and then I'll probably also wrap up as well today. We'll see what we get from the tickets. Hopefully. Yeah, I don't remember the gacha game, to be honest now. Let's see. Hero Kantare, that's the one. Fuck, I completely forgot about it. Hero Kantare is the one. Man, you know what game I'd love to see as well, to be honest? A Digimon gacha game again, man. I mean, the last 2-3 attempts have been disastrous, but please, I'd love another Digimon gacha game, to be honest. I'm a big Digimon guy, so for me, I'd love to get another one if possible, but I doubt it because the last 3 were like complete ass, effectively, or last 2 were complete ass. So I doubt it, but it would be very, very nice. Nothing good here again, man. I'm waiting to see if we can get an easy opponent if possible. But yeah, Hero Kantare is the webtoon gacha game, but I remember it was actually pretty good in some ways, but then it ended up becoming quite pay to win, to be honest, with some of the stuff and some of the qualities on that stuff. Oh wait, it really? I didn't know that. That's wild to me. I'm surprised at EOS. I couldn't have imagined it EOSing. Shit, it EOSed in December. Damn. Wow, okay. Okay, and this makes sense. So this is the first comment I see. I'm legit surprised to learn this game went on for as long as it did. After nerfing King Dark, a unit who cleared 99% of the content and released another unit with the exact same kit and stats was still up and running. That's crazy. Okay, that makes a lot more sense as to what happened with the player base then. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of it. And that makes sense. Damn. Damn. I see that. I guess that's what we mean by you can't nerf units. That's a death sentence immediately, basically. Oh man, that's too funny. I didn't even realize that was the case. Good concept, bad gacha. It's just how it is, man. It's just how it is. Again, I'm really hoping that you see, this is what I mean, man. As much as we rag on Danchro, admittingly it's at least an okay game. It could be a lot worse. I've said this so many times to so many people, and I know you shouldn't settle for mediocrity, and I absolutely agree. That's why I tell people, if you want to play a better gacha game, this is not it. This is definitely not one of the ones you should be playing. But again, if you are a Danmachi fan, feel free to keep playing, kind of thing, you know. It's just that, yeah, if you are looking for something better, there is a lot better on the market, but there's also a lot worse, so you just have to be careful on what you pick and choose. That is the reason why we always say, like, you know, if there's one sort of company to you know, sort of like rely on when it comes to good games, it's MiHoYo. Nobody else can. You can't say any other names realistically. I feel like this game has potential, but I'm not sure any sane person wants to wait this long. No, absolutely. Nobody has the time for this shit, you know? Nobody has the time for it. Everybody has a very short attention span as well. So I'm not really, I'll never blame anybody for, you know, stopping to play this game or, you know, waiting for the next game instead or something like that. You know what I mean? I absolutely agree with that. I think that's absolutely fine. And that's why I've always said, like, you know, if you want to play better games, I can recommend many other better gacha games that are, you know, a little bit more worth your time, potentially a little bit less time consuming even to an extent as well. But yeah, like in good consciousness, I would never recommend anybody unless you're wanting to get into the series heavily. So, Fate, I can't recommend in good consciousness because of the fact that it's just such a grind. To play it and to grind in the game, it's not fun in my opinion. Dokkan, I would probably say, is probably one of the easiest games to get into because it's just a bubble popper. It's just that the early parts will be a little bit of a grind, but once you get into the groove of things and you start summoning and everything, it's an easy as fuck game, to be honestly. Especially if you're using items. Don't listen to anybody who says don't use any items. Legends, no, I wouldn't recommend it, to be honest, to be quite frank to anybody. Azure Lane, if you want to have just a load of fun, just chill out, not pay too much attention, and summon for a lot of waifus very easily and get a lot of skins, Azure Lane is great as well in that sense. Arc Knights, if you're wanting to get into something a little bit more strategical, more technical, and also, you know, have fun with units, that all the units that are in the game, that's pretty good as well. But yeah, unless you're already familiar with the series, I wouldn't recommend getting into a gacha. Yes and no. I think there are only few gachas that I would recommend if you aren't familiar with the series. If we're talking about anime IP gacha games, sure, I'd agree with that, to be honest, to an extent. But at the same time, I'd also say that getting into gacha games, if you're not familiar with the series, is a good way to get into the series as well, to be fair. The amount of people, surprisingly, you would be very surprised by this, but the amount of people that I know who got into Dragon Ball because of Dokkan Battle is ridiculously high. It is surprisingly a lot of people. I think across my like 7 years of playing the game, from 2017 to 2017 to about 2022, 2023, I would say, let's say. I've known, I think, at least I would say minimum at least 30-40 people out of, like, say, the 150-200 people I've learned, you know, found and spoken to, have learned about Dragon Ball because of that. How am I gonna know what happens after the Solomon movie? Go onto YouTube and watch the stories. Literally, that's what I do nowadays, to be honest. No, of course, yeah. I mean, for me, it's the same thing. I've known Dragon Ball all my life. I literally remember the first time I started watching or playing Dragon Ball, because my first game, my first PS2 game, and my first time doing anything Dragon Ball related was playing Budokai 3. So I know Dragon Ball from my entire life. I still remember the night before. It's such a vivid memory for me as well, right? Because I remember my mom and my dad, they called me like late at night. My grandmother was taking care of me that night, and they called me and said, like, oh, what do you want, a PSP or a PS2? I think this was like 2002, 2003, give or take, somewhere around there, or maybe 4. I'm not sure. I don't remember. It was around that year. I think 4 or 5. And they called me and said, do you want a PSP or PS2? And I was like, I want a PS2. And I don't know why, like, back then, how did I know I wanted a PS2, or why did I want a PS2? I don't remember, to be honest, off the top of my head. That I can't remember. But I remember then in the morning getting the PS2, and with it, Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. And I was like, yes sir, yes sir. FGO is a very old game as well, to be fair, you know. It is a very old game, so that's partially the reason why. As a Hispanic, that is true. You start dropping with the Goku starter pack, for fuck's sakes. Touche, touche. Wait, when are we getting the tickets? Tomorrow? Oh, I think we're gonna get the tickets. Oh, we're getting the tickets on the 5th. Never mind. Oh my god. I didn't pay attention to that. I thought we were gonna get it today because it's done today. Never mind, we're getting on the 5th. Never mind, we've got a lot of time for that one then. Okay, I think we're gonna wrap up the stream then for today, I guess. Baby is still trying with QL. I mean, to be fair, FGO is now trying as well, and so is Dokkan. Those two gacha games weren't trying until Genshin, HSR, and until Genshin and HSR released. They weren't trying either, realistically. It's only like 21, 22 onwards they were like, oh shit, we kind of have to make our games a bit better, you know? And they started getting into gear in that sense, and they've actually started improving it. But yeah, it's still very old in that sense. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up the stream now, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the live stream. If you guys did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, all that sort of good stuff. I will see you guys I'll see you guys tomorrow if you guys want to join in for more Genshin Impact tomorrow evening on the live stream side of things. But if you guys plan on jumping in some Danchro content, we'll be getting back on Wednesday. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching live stream. Appreciate all of you for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take it easy, everybody. Bye bye.